Going viral is not important to me. And I explain to you why. Because that's just a pasatiempo.
Right.
Right now, my video could go crazy. But you could create something and they forgot about my video. The most important thing for me is consistency. That's it. It's that simple. I don't care about going viral. I care about creating good quality things that is gonna last longer. What matters is being a good person to me, a good human being. Everything else falls into place. I don't care about money. I don't care about fame. I don't care about any of that shit because at the end of the day, cuando yo me muera, la gente no va a decir, loco, ese tipo tenía siempre un carro del año. Ese tipo tenía un reloj bacán. No, they're gonna be like, that man right there was an amazing human being and an amazing father.
Hey, listen, I'm coming. I'm coming right now. Come on in, huh?
Truly honored and blessed to spend and invest time with these guests. But most importantly, spend time and invest time with you too. If you don't know who I am, I'm Rob De La Rosa, the bald-headed Dominican from the Bronx. And all you gotta do to help me, help you, is like, comment, subscribe.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Ramirez, and we are in the Living Room Podcast. Oye, lo que te voy a decir. Are you subscribed yet? No, todavía. Tú estás mal. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, and you already know what it is. Until the next episode. Enjoy this one, though. Share it to everybody. Your mom, your grandma, the group chat. You know the group chat, the family group chat que tú tienes. Tú me estás oyendo lo que te quiero decir. Mándaselo a tu mamá también. Y dile, mira, mami, ya Ramirez está ahí. El morenito. Ese mismo. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of In the Living Room Podcast where we learn, laugh, and heal. And this one, legendary moment. Because this is a man that I've been following for over a decade in multiple different platforms. First off, father, husband, comedic legend, artist, ball player. Gotta let him know that you play a little ball. Barber, you name it. He's a producer of all kinds. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ramirez in the building. Let's clap up for
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Diablo, qué introducción.
Hello.
El mejor. Bueno, primeramente, buenas tardes. A toda la gente mía, que lo que. Okay, esta es la cámara mía, sabroso, gracias. What's going on, everybody? Nah, thank you, Rob, for having me, bro.
Yo,
we
Jay,
finally here, man.
That's the moment right here.
We finally here.
So I want y'all to know, if this moment for y'all, if y'all watch this and it means something to y'all, we've tried a lot. As a matter of fact, Jay can't parallel park and he was going through it. You understand? Like the boy was doing it all to be here.
Yeah, man.
You did your best out there.
I did.
Because when you got a house now in Rhode Island and all that.
Yeah, it's different. I got parking. I don't got to deal with that.
Yeah, Jay.
I don't got to deal with that.
Yeah, nonetheless, bro, for real, thank you so much for being here, bro.
Nah, it's a pleasure, my brother. We try to work this out a few times and ¿qué te digo? It was tough.
But we here.
Life is crazy.
But we here.
We're here, man. That's all that matters. We're here.
So look, I know I said a couple things about what you've done, couple things I said there to introduce you. But before I get into all those stuff,
okay,
how are you, bro?
I'm doing great, man. This fucking drive was crazy, but I love it, man. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. I'm proud of everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm here to support you 100%, my brother.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro.
We here. No, I'm great, bro. ¿Qué te digo? Life is great. Family's doing well. Business is doing amazing. And as long as everybody's healthy, you know, that's all that matters to me.
No, I love that, bro. So let me just ask you a question. What do you prefer in that introduction? What's the one that stands to you the most? When I say...
Being a father.
Bro,
that's the greatest thing that I've ever achieved, bro. And I'm a good father. Like, I'm really good. And then it's not something that I try to like pretend. That's really me. Happens to be that I turn the phone on and I let people see. That's what it is. I let people see what I'm doing. That's all. But I'm not setting it up for, so people can see that I'm funny with my kids. No, I'm 100% like that all the time with my kids.
Why is that so important to you, though?
Because I grew up in a family where my dad was the same way. And my father, I'm the only child, so my dad gave a lot of love to me. So, and it's funny because a lot of people, you're the only child? Oh, makes sense. Bullshit.
Bro, I don't see it. I didn't think, though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, because they usually say, only childs are like very self-centered. I'm not like that, man.
Only child? I'd have never thought that,
yeah,
bro.
I'm the only child, man.
So how was it? So, okay.
Fucking amazing.
Go ahead, do you think?
It was amazing. It was, for real, it was great for me because not that, my father gave me all the attention in the world and everything. No, because, he had to work. And the system in the United States is fucking weird. It's so weird, man. You know what I mean? So I learned how to be myself. I learned how to be comfortable with myself. And that pretty much transitions into my career, what I do today. So I'm very comfortable being alone.
Bro, that's amazing. That makes a lot of sense. And just let me know now if his mic is good there. We got to bring it down.
How we sound, Narrative?
Not even sound. Look, is it good?
How do I look? I look like Beyonce.
Nah, you look like, they ain't gonna lie, you look like the Beehive.
I look I look amazing.
It's a little, right? Let me see if I can.
You want to lower my mic right here?
Ahí está.
Come on, man. We good now. Okay.
Ahí sí estamos bien. Ahí sí estamos bien. Now, I love that. Here's why I asked that. First and foremost, I'd have never guessed in a million years, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah,
no
brother.
younger brothers, no older. And you're a father of 3.
And I'm a father of 3.
Here's questions I have for you. What did you learn from your father that you implementing now since you become one? Like, what was the biggest lesson you see that your pops was teaching you growing up?
I think the biggest thing that my father, to this day, he's teaching me, it's believing. My dad, ever since he understood what type of talent his son had, he always believed in me, bro. My dad never told me, oh, no, you can't do this. You need to get a job. No, my dad was like, yo, you have talent. Y el talento hay que pulirlo. My dad is 100% supporting me since I put on the first dress to create a character. I used to use my mom's dresses, and he used to be like, dime. I'm like, yo, I don't know. Because think about it. At the time, nobody was doing that.
That's a fact.
So,
that's a fact.
My dad was the first one that was like, yo, dale con todo, pero el talento hay que pulirlo. Ponte a estudiar, ponte a hacer esto. Till this day, my dad calls me. And he's like, yo, ¿en qué tú estás? I'm like, I'm good. Everything is good. How's business? Oh, great. Okay, mira, esto y el otro. He's always on top of everything. So I want to pretty much implement the same thing to my kids. Whatever they want to do in life, I'm always going to be there and always support them. Because, us Latinos, certain Latinos, not all of us, but certain Latino parents didn't have the luxury to pretty much support their kids to that high level. You know what I mean? And it was, no, tú necesitas un trabajo.
Facts.
What if the kid got talent? My dad understood that I had talent. He was like, yo, just go at it. My first song that I ever performed, it was in my house because my dad was like, canta esta canción. And happened to be that I had a voice. But it comes from him. My dad was a merenguero. So it makes so much sense. He was like, yo, let me see if my kid got that. And I did. But he never forced anything into me. He was mostly trying for me to be responsible and understand that, consistency is more important than anything else.
This is amazing, bro. Damn. I'm going to just set a moment right now when you talk about your dad, bro. I'm thinking about my dad. So in the living room, bro, here's what tends to happen. It's a place where transparency and vulnerability exists.
Correct.
In the crib.
Yeah, of course.
And to have that support from your dad is phenomenal. Love my dad. Dad, I love you. To this day, you already know. You already know. I got jokes from my dad all day. But I didn't get that same support from dad. I got it more from my mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right before we started, we had to FaceTime mom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to mom. Mi doña, ¿cómo te está bien? Okay, gracias. That switch up is crazy.
Switch up is insane.
I know. It's pretty well. That's 10 years, brother.
That's
all right.
So here's what my follow-up question is. For me, I thought you were going to speak more on your mother because you play this woman character so often. Give me that relationship with your mom. How
amazing. So it's a funny story. because a lot of people don't know. But since we are in the living room, let's be transparent. So I have two moms. So the mom that birthed me,
Okay.
and my stepmother, which my stepmother is my mother because she was the one that raised me. At a young age, I live with my dad's mom. My dad came here to the United States when I was 1 year old. He left me in DR. I was born in DR. And it was a thing that maybe she was too young, or I don't know the story very well, but I just understood that I always lived with my dad's side, and I grew up with that side. So that's pretty much all I know. I would see her here and there, but we never had a relationship where it's for me to be like, oh yeah, that's my mom and things like that. So a mother to me, it's my stepmom, which is the lady that gave me all the knowledge and the person who I am today is because of her. You know what I mean? So she brought me out here to the United States and pretty much taught me everything that I know today. So that's my mom.
Bro, thank you for sharing
And
that.
the funny
bro.
thing is, that character that I play, nothing like my mom.
Interesting.
100%.
What?
Nothing like my mom. My mom is so American that it's hilarious.
Nah, that dynamic, it makes it even more special, the things that you create, bro.
The thing is, I'm a very good learner. So those characters that I've created, it's pretty much a blueprint of all the Dominican moms that I've seen. And when I go to places, I lock in. I'm very quiet.
Right.
I'm very quiet in places, which is crazy. A lot of people
We don't
think
see that.
Yeah, a lot of people think that I'm 100% all the time like this character. No, Jay Ramirez is a character. You get me? That's pretty much a character that I created to bring laughter to the world. And I think I've created that very well, and I've done that very well throughout the years, right?
I agree.
But the real me, I'm always so calm, bro. Comedians are like that.
This is what I love.
Comedians are one of the most intelligent people in the world, I would
For
say.
sure.
Because we see the world differently. I laugh at things that people don't laugh at, and I see the beauty in life, pretty much. You get me? So, yeah, bro, that's who I am.
Bro, this I'm gonna let you know right now,
Yeah.
with the way I thought this was gonna go, I have so many questions now based on what you told me, bro.
Yeah.
Two things. Was there a point, because growing up, that gotta be, first of all, shout out to your mother and your stepmother to taking that role to say, this is my son.
Right.
I'm gonna teach him everything that I know.
Of course.
It takes a lot
And
of
it's a beautiful story because you don't hear that from pretty much when I hear stories about step parents, it's always negative. It's not always positive.
Which
and
is
I don't have
natural.
nothing negative with my stepmom. Nothing. My kids love her. And that's all that matters to me. That's their grandma, and that's my mom.
What did that do for Jay coming up? Like when you were growing up, because I guess now, of course, it's a mature view, it's understanding. Did that do something to you as a kid, like your comedy? Because here's what I tend to see also. People who use humor also use that as a weapon for wherever they had pain.
Yeah.
Was there a time when you grew up and you felt like you were rebellion, or you felt like the lack of your actual biological mom not being there? Did that?
Never. It has never got to that. I've never been a violent person. I've been a very quiet and distant person. That's what I am. I demand space sometimes, and that's okay. I mean, everybody should have their own space and understand things for what they are. One thing that I do enjoy is my alone time. Again, think about it. I grew up by myself, so being alone, it's okay. Which I love these drives, coming from, Rhode Island to New York.
Right.
For me, it's very therapeutic. 3 hours and a half for me to literally sit there and listen to music and, okay, how can I reinvent myself? How can I rebrand the J. Ramirez brand? Something that I'm currently doing right now. Every year or 2 years, I always rebrand.
Bro, I might just let you talk, because the questions that I have is that it's also saying to not leave where I was going, because we're going to get to your rebranding. As you now, as the father, and having your wife, who you've been with since high school.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, no.
And that's a personal space, but for me.
Yeah.
How?
It's a lot of work.
For me, the how is sorry.
It's a lot of work.
The how is from an episode I had accent. How?
Man, it's a lot of work. Think about it like this. For me in the beginning, it was very tough, and I'm very transparent about this. You got to think about it. We are growing up together as we go. This person, we met in high school. I was a senior. She was a freshman, and
you peep game early.
But the crazy thing about it, Rob, and I'm telling you this right now, and I mean this with all, like, literally, I swear this on my kids. That year coming into high school, I said, I'm going to meet the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life.
That's crazy.
And I swear on my kids, I said that to myself.
Okay, why? Why did you?
I don't know. That's fucking weird. Well, you got to think about it like this, too. I grew up in a household which is two parents, and I see how my dad would treat my mom. And, my father's a gentleman. My dad will clean. My dad will cook. My dad does everything in the house. So, which I do today. I do literally the same thing. I pretty much emulate that guy. That shit is mad funny to me. And he laughs. He'd be like, no, porque tú no eres como yo. I'm like,
okay.
100%, brother. No, dale, está bien.
Está bien.
Dale, mi loco, duro. So, and it's funny because my lady says to me, she's like, yo, but that's funny because when you used to work at Pizza Hut, I was 17. That summer going into high school, her high school year, I was working at Pizza Hut. I was a cook. I'm nasty. I'm making pizzas, by the way. The craziest stuffed crust, that's me. Yo, she said that she saw me. She went into that Pizza Hut and she saw me working. She went in there with her aunt and she saw me, right? Oye, mira como el destino de Dios. She saw me, and then the next time that she saw me again, it was in the homeroom. Walking in, because I used to be the kid that would bring I would pick up the folders for him, who's in and who's not, whatever, all those sheets at school. And then she saw me, she was like, And I was like, bagged it. Right? So it was a thing that it was just meant to be, bro.
I hear that. I love
it was meant to be.
Look the hub.
But look at me. Look how respectful I am. Every day I will ask her, yo, you got a man? And she'll be like, yes.
Oh, it makes it the plot thickens here.
No, bro. I was playing chess out here. Shit is nasty work, man. I was playing chess every day, bro.
Nasty work.
Every day she would be like, she got this 3 kids after.
Hello.
Talk to me nice. Bro, every day until the day she said no. And I just kissed her. And ever since we've been together.
Amazing story, bro.
Just like that. With my kids, I'm actually getting emotional. I remember my daughter, my oldest, I took her to our high school.
Wow.
And I took a picture in front of the high school with her. I think at that time she was like 3 years old. And I took a picture of her and I was like, wow, this is so surreal because this is where I met your mother.
This is where I met your mom. And I said that year that I was going to find the person.
Yeah, I was going to find the person. Because I understood what type of woman I wanted. Because I lived with one. Mm-hmm. Bro, till this day, my mother, every Saturday, she sits and pays all the bills.
Really?
Every Saturday. Olvídate, she plays the fucking, what's that show? Home Improvement?
Uh-huh.
She plays it, her little glasses. And she pays everything. Aníbal, mira que,
okay.
And she pays everything. And I was like, I want that. My lady, the same shit.
You manifested the person you saw.
The same thing, bro. My girl be like, why you spent that on that?
You got the account.
If you don't have that,
facts.
It's a problem. And sometimes I reveal. I be like, don't worry about it. We're good. She'll be like, it's not about we're good. It's like we got kids. So responsibility is more important. So she taught me so much about, mind you, she's younger than me by 3 years, but she still teaches me so much things every single day, man, as I go. I love that.
What's that famous quote? You're never too old to learn, never too young to teach. Oh,
not at all, my brother. Not at all, man. I love knowledge, and like what we was talking earlier, knowledge to me is everything. So me learning from any individual, it's very important to me, man. Very, very important.
And how old are y'all, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 32, and she's 29.
Bro, I'm 34.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Oh, I'm sorry.
You ain't see it though. You ain't see it though.
Hell
You
no,
ain't
bro.
see it.
No,
You feel
man.
me? You ain't see it.
Nah, we're never gonna see that. I mean, you
That shit was
crazy?
on cue though.
Yeah, I got them. Damn.
Hey, here's why.
Nah, you look great, bro.
No, I appreciate
That's
that,
crazy,
brother.
man.
Appreciate that, bro. It's just to know, bro, that like social media could paint. Man, this is so amazing to have you here because you're a person that I followed for a decade.
Yeah.
On social media, and getting to know who you are in person.
Yeah.
It's
way different.
It's way different.
No. That's one thing, and I love that because again, I created that page to bring laughter. And right now, we're living in a world, brother, that once you let people really into your business, it's a problem.
Facts.
And everybody, and that's okay because you are letting them in. Mm-hmm. They don't know much. I show them what I want.
Right.
Great. Have fun. Here are my kids here and there. Mm-hmm. But I don't post my kids as much anymore. I just keep it cool. People don't know what I drive. They don't know if I have a fucking beat up car or not. They don't, and it doesn't matter really. At the end of the day, it does not matter. What matters is being a good person to me, a good human being. Everything else falls into place. I don't care about money. I don't care about fame. I don't care about any of that shit because at the end of the day, cuando yo me muera, la gente no va a decir, loco, ese tipo tenía siempre un carro del año. Ese tipo tenía un reloj bacán. No, they're going to be like, that man right there was an amazing human being and an amazing father. That is it. Everything else, bro.
Secondary.
Yeah, it just falls into place, man.
Facts, bro.
It falls into place, bro. So I think that's why I've been so successful in my career because I keep my feet on the ground. I don't let nothing get to my head. Because everything that God gives me, he could take that shit away very fucking fast.
Seconds. You ever had a moment? You ever had a moment?
Never had a moment.
That was fast.
Because I never put myself in no situation where I don't need to be.
Is that because of the person you have at home that also checks the steps, you think?
I have a good support system.
Right.
So when I see things go south for certain artists, I would say artists.
Okay. Yes, because artists.
It's because they don't have a good support system.
I love this conversation. I love where this is going. I love where this is going because
it's the truth, man.
Because here's what I also see as well. You also are a one-man band to
everything.
So this is insane because what we don't see behind the scenes.
And I don't give myself as much, flowers as I should, but I'm a fucking machine.
Yo, pass me the flowers.
I'm a fucking. Imagine you have flowers. I'll be like, God damn, this guy's crazy.
A bouquet, nigga.
But I mean, you got to think about it, man. You gotta give credit when credit is due.
While smell the flowers while you're alive.
There's certain things that I do say to myself. I'm like, loco, tú te pasa. I speak to myself a lot. Mm-hmm. And I read this quote that the most intelligent people, they talk to themselves.
Oh, I do it to myself and out loud.
That's crazy. And I literally speak like in sentences to myself.
Yo, Rob, so what we doing today? It's hot.
Literally. Like, I'll be like, wow, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, what you should do. Like, and then when I'm filming, I talk myself through everything. Oh, I think you should shoot this way because I think your side is going to look. That's me, bro. I do things like that. So, yeah, man, I'm just enjoying life, bro. There's the creating process of being a creator on social media has been an amazing process for me because I've seen the growth that I've done and I see the influence that I've done on a lot of people. And that's great. I love that.
No, this is a fact. Now, if you good, if it did that, you good. Oh, no, I thought you looked at the camera. I'm paying attention. What I'm saying is, the rebranding, because the influence you have had on the joy and the laughter, at least on this household and people that I know, it was one of the first.
Beautiful.
One of the first that we could sit back and be like, yo, ma, God. Because you called him before he did this skit. You must have called him and made this skit.
Yeah.
The rebranding purposes. Yeah. Because you've been on pretty much almost every platform there is.
Oh, yeah.
Divine Days, seeing MySpace and, Instagram now blossoming. For this process to be 10 years for you, do you feel like you catch the changes before they happen or you at the end of the change?
I understand when the change needs to happen because I get bored. I'm the one that gets bored. And before my audience gets bored, I switch it up on them. And I'd be like, damn, this dude he doesn't stop. And I've gotten to the point that people enjoy seeing me enjoy myself. Por ejemplo, I got this thing right now that it's funny to me because all I do is just listen to music in the car, and people like that.
Content is fire.
People enjoy
Content is
just
fire.
listening to music, bro, and seeing other people happy. So when I see negative, content of people trying to bring others down, it's like, yo, you could literally just be nice. We need that in this world,
'Cause
especially
there's nice
now how
people.
things are.
There's nice people. out there.
So I pretty much, I understand. I consider myself a time machine when it comes to what I do, because a lot of people say, yo, bro, you literally, you remind me of my mom. You remind me of my uncle. You remind me. So I'm pretty much, yo, you remind me when I was in whatever, time.
Right, for sure.
So I consider that myself a time machine because I bring people back into those type of memories.
Sure.
Especially when I get into character. When I get into character, that's a different person. That's not me.
Right.
Because I really get into character because that's what I want to portray. I want people to understand that, which is why I do the wigs, which is why I do the whole wardrobe.
Whole wardrobe. Cafecito de todo.
Everything, the
facts.
mannerisms, because I want to take you there. And it's funny because people speak to me, Rob, and they be like, loco, porque Doña Carmen. And I'm like, and I'll be like, yeah, but that's me. No, loco, que el ñato, loco, otro día. And I'll be like, yeah, but that's me. You know what I mean, brother?
That's
So
hilarious,
it's
bro.
hilarious to me, bro. I love it. I really love it. And I've learned to maneuver the artistry and the comedian side very well, where people understand, yo, this dude is really super talented.
Now, respectfully, so if somebody's watching this right now and doesn't know Jay Ramirez,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's a possibility. Right?
Oh, of course.
Let's just speak numbers and speak flowers real quick.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that to put things into context when you say that.
Yeah.
Views on social media for your comedy, right?
Yeah.
We're definitely over the millions. And
Far.
give me a number you think how many views you've gotten
Throughout the 10
the
years?
10 years
I
off
will
your comedy.
probably say close to 200
Millions. views.
millions.
Insane.
Yeah.
But you also, speaking about singing in your car, you also then have millions of views
And music.
in music.
Yeah.
Give me that number.
And it's funny because that number,
Give it to
probably I would say 30 to 40.
million views.
Yeah. Just in combining everything, videos, the music, yeah.
For context, right? Because we're
Literally.
speaking and giving you your flowers, right?
Yeah.
Because how will you be able to manage where somebody could come to my page and be like, not speaking on anybody particular,
Yeah.
but if I'm coming to your page to laugh and you post music, I'm tight. I'm like,
Yeah.
but and the truth is some people aren't that good, right? Like, hold on, no shade. Like, no shade. You're fucking great. What I'm trying to say is you do it so well in all high levels.
And so balanced.
It's so balanced.
I don't know, bro. I've earned that love from people, man. People consider me their family.
No, legit. I can see that.
People consider me their family,
And you're
bro.
you're a single kid is what
Yeah.
drives me
Yeah,
crazy.
it's mad funny.
That's nuts.
It's mad
Because I
funny.
thought you grew up with 7, bro. Like,
No. I grew up by myself, man. And no imaginary friend, by the way.
so was it always
Because niggas be like, yeah, I had a Tommy with me. Who the fuck is Tommy? Fuck. It was me.
so was comedy the
Comedy is a good language and I know how to speak very well.
was that the plan? Okay, here's my question now.
Yes,
This
so
is
what's
way
the
I wanna-
plan, Rob? I've always been an artist. I've always been a singer ever since I was a child. But yo siempre he sido un carpetero that I always wanted to make others laugh. But I understood at a very young age that becoming an artist, it was going to be tough because there was so many artists. But if I show people different sides of me, then it's different. Think about it like this. I'm going to put it into perspective. Let's say Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny right now puts out a video, him doing a character. People's going to be like, wow, he has such a good humor.
Right.
I don't get it.
Right. Why would he have to do that?
Right.
Because he's already been
right?
funny.
That's
For
cool.
sure.
But when you have a kid, for example, myself, that already does the comedy side and then introduces the music, then they're gonna be like, oh, ahora tú quieres ser altita.
Correct.
What is the difference?
That's good perspective, actually.
What is the difference?
So if I play devil's advocate to answer that question, all right, is because I'm coming onto your page expecting comedy, though.
Correct, 100%.
I'm expecting
but not
that.
really, because I always show different sides.
This is
of
true.
me.
You did always have.
I'm very well balanced, and I always understood that if you want people to see who you are, show them. Show them. You got to lead. You got to lead people to see who you are and what you do, right? Mm-hmm. In my page, I consider myself to have a page that is very clean and very curated. Mm-hmm. Like everything is by color, pictures is by color. Everything is, I'm very like, because I understand what type of, the brands that are looking at my stuff. This is a business. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This is a business. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, let's say, por ejemplo, such and such brand is not going to come to my page and be like, and see my page full of things that doesn't align with their brand. They're going to be like, yeah, we're going to hire this guy. That's not going to work. And I'm being very realistic. For those that are listening, that doesn't work. You have to plan it out for what you want. If you want to work with BMW, act like how BMW brand handles themselves. If you want to work with H&M, dress how H&M models dress, and you're going to see how they reach out to you. Certain things like that, right? So I understood, in the beginning when I first started doing my comedy, it was, okay, I was very vulgar. I was. And that's okay. Mm-hmm. I had to, though.
Right.
Because I had to make an impression.
Right.
And I did.
Absolutely.
Everybody was like, yo, this kid is crazy. This kid is wild. This kid is crazy.
Context. Can you give like what level of crazy, right? Because now we see
100%, bro. It got to the point that every sentence it was a bad word.
Like that, wildin'.
No, porque no, and then my father said, "Yo, you don't gotta curse in order for you to be funny." That shit clicked on me, and ever since, I don't swear in my content.
And it pops is the OG for real.
He understood, really? And because of that, I put myself in a position where anybody could watch my content.
Facts. No, that's true though.
And as a father, my viewers as parents, they could happily open my content and their kids can watch. They can enjoy it and their kids can enjoy it. That is power right there.
Where do you get this overall understanding that this is a business before it was hobby? Because it sounds like
I don't know, man.
You don't fucking know. We're going to dig. We're going to find it. We're going to try.
I don't know, man. It's just common sense to me. I'm a very, very logical thinker. And I see things for what they are. Oh, this is how it is. Okay, so maybe this is what. And I put myself in different perspectives. I don't look myself as Jay Ramirez. I look at myself as you, as how you would look at me. How would I enjoy that? When I see other creators, I'm like, he should do this. Or he should do that.
You ever thought about making that somewhat of a business, a consulting of like
No,
anybody?
I don't got time to be with people. No, because the human being is the most difficult thing to deal with, man. Like, I'm very understanding and I take a lot of criticism, and that's okay, but you need to be a very strong-minded person in order for you to do that.
That's just a fact.
Not everybody's strong-minded, and that's okay. You don't have to act like you are. But I am, which is why I've held my status so long.
Right.
And it will, and I will forever hold it, because people, they laugh in the beginning and they used to be like, oh no, que el comediante de Instagram, que vaina. Instagram is a platform. It's nothing different for me to turn it on a TV than you being on the phone. Happens to be that everything that you would see on TV back in 20 years ago, now you're seeing it on the phone. So it's the same thing. My page, I consider my page to be a channel, because every single day you're going to get something different. That's how I see myself. I'm a brand. So wherever I go, it's, oh shit, Jay Ramirez is here. It's not Oh, el tipo que...
The funny guy, or the guy who
That's not going to happen.
So let me ask you a question. Having this understanding of being a brand,
Yeah.
when did you first get a brand deal, right?
Yeah.
Or wanted to be appealing enough? Was the plan, I guess, the goal was, all right, this is a business. Is it, do I want to have a TV show? Do I want to land a record deal? Or do I want to do business with these brands?
Yeah. Well, I don't recall the first brand deal that I did, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking brand deals here.
Yeah, it's been a lot. But I do remember the time where I tightened up. I said, okay, now this thing is changing, because I understood that the radio station and everything was pretty much transitioning into social media, especially these brands. They understood, oh, okay, this is where all the eyes are on. They're not really on TV. They're not really on the radio. So let's focus on these influencers. That's what they call us now, influencers. And, let's give these guys a platform where they could give us, 30, 40 grand instead of spending 1.5, 1.6. And, you get certain, influencers that get 3 or 4 of those a month. So I think that's pretty good money. So that's when I understood, okay, this is a business and let's act like it and handle yourself as such. Because anywhere you go, appearance is very important. A lot of people, they misunderstand what appearance is. No es que tú te la quieres dar. No, you got to act like you there in order for you to get certain things. That's just what it is. Porque yo no voy a venir, to, let's say, to an establishment and I'll be like, yo, I charge 20 grand for a commercial. Y yo llego como un loco. They're going to be like,
stained shirt, sweatpants.
They're going to be like, bueno, maestro.
Right.
That's the reality of life. Pero ahora yo entro bien cambiado.
No, te looks like a star. Vamos a ver, hey.
You get me? No, espérate, whoa. Represent buenas tardes. O no, que esto es lo que yo cobro. The owner's going to be like, of course. Appearance is very important, Rob. And my father taught me that as well.
So since you remember the first brand deal, when did you know this could be something that is monetized as a business? Like, okay.
I understood a few years ago when I did a commercial for Mike's Hard Lemonade. I did a commercial for Mike's Hard Lemonade, and all they wanted was one post.
Okay. Can we get the intricacies of this post? Here's my question. I want to get into if I was in the room that day.
Yeah.
Right? How do they reach out?
So they reached out to my manager. And then my manager reached out to me and said, yo, they want all they need is this and that. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem.
When did you acquire your manager? Like, when did you always have one? When did it? And is the manager somebody you knew, grew up with, or somebody that came out the woodwork?
No, well, my manager is a very close friend, but he's also in the industry of music. He's my manager for music.
Okay.
But not so much for, social media. But when it's big deals, I use my manager for sure. Because he understands more and I don't want to deal with that as much, right?
Right.
So they reached out to him. They was like, oh, we want to work with your client. And we want to give him such for 30 seconds.
What's such for 30 seconds?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 20-something.
20-something for 30 seconds?
For 30 seconds.
This is a post in your story, or is this a post
This
on
is
your
a regular post.
Regular post. What does that do for you in that moment? When
Nothing.
you get...
There's more coming. Really?
My man, Jay, different. So you get...
No. The thing is, you cannot get to that point because that's
when do you
when
celebrate?
shit...
When do you celebrate then, Jay? What have you done that makes you look at them and
I don't
say,
celebrate shit.
whoa, why?
And I don't know, man.
Why?
Porque a mí me enseñaron que todo en la vida viene y va. My father has never been the type of parent that celebrates, unnecessary shit. Yes, money is very important, but it's not the most important thing. Y hay gente más feliz que no tienen nada.
It's a fact. Yo, Jay, but you don't celebrate this moment when you get a brand deal, bro?
No, because the thing is,
Like
bro,
nothing.
it's a
It's
blessing.
not a mirror look. It's not a coño soy yo.
It's a blessing, bro. Don't get me wrong. It's a blessing. Actually, the other day I was speaking to my father and I was like, wow, it's amazing that, you know, I'm able to make this such amount and other people have to work so much. I'm 100% aware of everything, brother, but I cannot sit here and be like que yo soy el mejor, que diablo coño, que a mí me pagan esto, because that's me being ignorant and pretty much disrespecting the big guy. Because that's a blessing that he's given me, so thank you. Let's move on to the next one. You get me? Because that's what it is. Really, at the end of the day, for me, it's like, okay, great, thank you. I appreciate it, you know, but literally, bro, it's on to the next, man.
So which one was the most fulfilling out of the avenues that you have? Because I know you stopped posting your kids, and I want to get to them in the first second.
Yeah. My dogs,
Yeah.
my kids, love them.
So what content, like, so you making millions of views on your music, and because you always been that person, I feel like you used humor to have people acknowledge, hey, I'm really an artist.
Oh, 100%, bro. I hit them hard, too. And it's funny. I do it so effortless, bro. I was like, buenos días, ¿cómo está mi gente? And I look, wah, 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 wah. And they be like, yo, what the fuck?
That's a fact.
And I just chill. I don't even care. I'm like, I'm
Chilling.
going to go on
It's a
for my
regular
day. Let me go
day.
make breakfast for my kids. I live such a regular life that I love it, bro. People think that I'm on 1,000 every day.
Nah.
Brother, I'm watching Disney with my kids, lit. I'm like, baby, what do you want to watch today?
That's
So
fire.
the two older ones, I have an 8, I have a 5, I have an 8, 4. Amir's 4 now? Yeah, 4 and 3.
Back to backs.
Back to back. Yeah, that shit was nuts. So my oldest is already in school. My boy, he's already in school. Now my little one's about to go into school. So for the first time, I'm going to be alone this year in September.
look
I'm really
at
looking
that.
forward to it, right? And I'm not going to lie to you. And on my way here, I said this I was talking to a friend of mine. And I was like, yo, I wanna do a lot of different things into my life. First, I wanna be healthy. You know, I wanna get fit.
Huge.
I wanna get fit. I've always been an athlete, but life gets at you, you know? It does, and it happens.
My man plays ball for real. I ain't gonna lie.
So
Yeah.
it really got to me. And, you know, the career changing and traveling and eating late, you know, all those things got to me, and that's okay. That's
Team dad,
I
team
don't.
dad,
Yeah,
team
that's
dad.
totally fine. Pero estoy buenísimo todavía. ¿Dónde está la cámara? You see me? No te equivoques. Que yo soy una vaina como quiero, oíste. Y mira, si bajo par de libras,
Scary?
vale bobo. Nah, I just want to be. I want to get healthy.
Nah, I hear that. You
I
should.
wanna make sure that I'm able to be mobile for my kids as I get older. You know, my son is about to turn 5, so I want to put him into sports, and I have so much influence in baseball and things like that. All the baseball players and, you know, the superstars of Dominican Republic, those were my boys. And they always tell me, yo, whenever you want your son to play, you know, you could bring him.
Which
to
is
my academy.
so fucking fire.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's fucking incredible. And you didn't play baseball.
I never played baseball.
I'm trying to dunk a basketball. It's
And I
something about to get
love
fucking trained.
baseball, watching it.
Right.
But I just never
That's mad
I grew
interesting.
up, you know, around African Americans, so ball and football was everything to me because I understood that. But baseball, I never really played it. No,
By the way, you from Rhode Island.
I'm from Rhode Island. Yeah, everybody thinks I'm from New York.
The only reason I know he wasn't from New York from the parallel parking earlier. That's the only way I knew he was.
That shit was fine. What do you mean, Rob? Yo, Rob was trying to play me, yo. Oh, the first one.
I got the
Oh, the first one. Yeah.
Well, we gotta get the Met credit.
But it was fast because that guy some dude wasn't, before you got there, some dude was in back of me, so I had to like pretty much get in fast so he could pass through.
Yeah.
But then I didn't notice that I parked like that, and then I fixed it. Man, fuck
With all
you,
the
nigga.
with all the respect, the man got a house. You could tell he got a house.
Yeah, right.
And you from Rhode Island. Look, but what I was gonna say is that dynamic. So shout out to Rhode Island, by the way. Shout out to my man
Yeah,
Nesto.
Providence, yo.
Check this out, my man. Let me give you how life is interesting. I was gonna go to Johnson and Wales.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, come on, B. I was supposed to go to Johnson and
Johnson
Wales.
is a great school, man.
I was supposed to go. I applied. I got accepted, and then
You
they-
gonna be a chef?
Come on, B. You see, I'm trying to
That's
get.
crazy.
Initially, people don't even know that story. Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
dope,
to say
man.
That.
Wow.
I wanted to know how to. My mom is the best in the kitchen.
Word.
And
Mi doña,
No.
un locro de salami para mí. La próxima vez que venga
nah,
para acá.
she's disgusting, and it's effortless, and it's like My mom was the most. Mom, I love you. Let me look at the camera because you're gonna look at this episode. I love you, but you're not a great teacher, right? You're just not. Because it was
She's one of those.
Oye, ella sí, mira.
Oye,
Ella ahí.
lo que pasa es que yo, cuando lo estoy cortando, búscame las tal. And she's not pretty much teaching you.
Mami, pero ¿cuánto es? Así, mira. And then she go, un ching más.
Yo, the thing is so effortless for them. They already know how to do it manually. They don't know how to explain things
at all.
Because they don't wait shit. They just know it precise. No, porque tú sabes, mira.
In the middle of a
tú le echas un chin, entonces tú coges y le echas otro chin. Y ya, vas a ver bueno.
But what chin?
That's mad
like,
funny.
I swear to God.
Y ya, and then they do the sound effects, pitipua, y ya.
It walks off. And then walks off when you fall. It's all, va al fuego.
And then you're literally.
Va al fuego. And it's like, yo, bro, but how did I learn that?
Yeah.
Man, I love you. You're the best.
Yeah.
No patience, too. Suave, move.
No?
And then cuts it. For you, I'm cutting it. One of those. But the goal, though, insane. So, and private Rhode Island. I went to Rhode Island once to go see my man Nesto. So
you gotta come, man.
So this is what I was gonna say. Like, I don't really know Rhode Island, and to give the comedy, the experience, the artistry. No one really came out of Rhode Island as well that we know that's a huge artist.
Yeah.
I don't really know a huge comedian besides you, of course. You know what I mean? So the inspiration to get all that stuff was, and then for you to be a single kid, is really impressive. Yeah. And it's a bigger flower we got to give you, bro, because you really put it on. For you to sit here and say, you know, my son wants to play baseball and all my boys in the leagues, and it's like,
it's pretty impressive. I don't know, man. My life is I'm blessed, man. Like I cannot put it into other words. I'm blessed. But I'm blessed because I understand that I'm a good human being, so that God blesses me with that. And I'm a great friend, which is the most important thing. I always check up on my peoples. I understand that we all have lives, which is totally understandable. But I never forget about my peoples. I send them their message, yo, you good? Make sure you whatever you need, I'm always gonna be here for you no matter what. But yeah, bro, I think that's why I've been so good in my career and why I've built so many relationships throughout the years is because of that. Like this guy, man, you got me like, he's a good kid, man.
Right.
We got to rock with him.
Right.
And that's why my fans are the same way.
Correct.
And loyal.
Correct. It's a long time.
You've been doing it for a long
brother.
time. Loyal. I'm talking about these people rock with me. I'm talking about I started 23. I was 23 years old. I started at 21. 21, becoming who I am today. I always want to ask a person that started from the beginning to be like, how do you see me? Because I can't see myself. I want to know, how do you feel seeing all this change throughout my life?
And that's the part that I want to speak on, the Brandon. You left it right there for me because we were going to speak on the rebranding and then which one, because you don't celebrate nothing, not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Which one is the most fulfilling, right? When you go viral for comedy,
you
go viral for your music, and then you go viral when you post something with your kids, which I don't see you doing much of at the moment. What's the one that's the most fulfilling, I'll at least say, for Jay?
Right now, so I have this thing about when it comes to quote unquote viral. Because I don't.
Yeah, you've been doing.
I don't give a fuck about that. Not even that, Rob. This is how I see it, and again, my perspective.
Go ahead.
Things. Going viral is not important to me, and I explain to you why. Because that's just a pasatiempo.
Right.
Right now, my video could go crazy, but you could create something, and they forgot about my video. The most important thing for me is consistency. That's it. It's that simple. I don't care about going viral. I care about creating good quality things that is gonna last longer. You could go back to all the videos that I created, and you'll be like, "Wow, this is good stuff."
Right.
You get me?
Right,
and you can see the difference though when I switched up the image from when I used to use a cell phone into the cameras that I use now, which is totally fine. I'm not saying that changed the whole dynamic of Jeremy. No, but it just elevated me to a different level that it's more professional. That's all.
Sure.
But No, I don't. None, because I don't care about going viral.
Okay, which was the most fulfilling for you then? Forget
Right
about the
now,
viral piece. Which one?
I enjoy creating memories with my kids because I want them when they grow up to see all that. Be like, yo, my dad was really that nigga, man.
He was recording us when we was jits.
Like, that was crazy,
Yeah,
man. My dad is
facts.
fire, man. Look at my dad, man. Like, and when when the time comes that I do pass away, they're gonna have all those memories. And I created an email where I send all the stuff to my kids.
When did you create? Okay. When did you create that email? And why
created it-
so forward thinking? Why?
Because
when I
we're living in a
pass and you're
digital
30?
world. We're living in a digital world, so I created the emails on their iPads a long time ago. Each one, they all have an iPad. So I create a folder, and I put everything of their pictures, every video that I create with them, any video that I have on my phone, I just send them in each folder. So when they get older,
Sick.
I'm gonna send it to them. And I also have a folder, which is, I think it's the most important project to me, and it's not even undone yet. It's not even done yet. That I have every first day of school. So my daughter's first day of first grade, second grade, now she's going to third. I have all that footages every morning when we wake up. That is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's fire, dog. So what inspires you to capture these moments? And I two-part
I'm a
question.
creator, bro.
Two-part
I'm always
question.
thinking about creating.
Yes, and then you also upped it because we see the difference, but a lot of people don't know that when the pandemic hit, two things happened. You had a baby, and you also upped your level of knowledge behind the camera.
Yes, in my production. Yeah, because I understood I had to create something different for me to elevate my craft. So that's when I enrolled myself into New York Film Academy, and I studied to be a cinematographer. And for those that don't know what a cinematographer is, it's pretty much you create a scene. You create the scenes. You create the look of anything, and it doesn't matter what it is. You could give me an empty room, and I'm gonna create a whole vibe. Huh?
At the New York Film Academy?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
There you go.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, I want to let you know something right now. It's a legendary moment. I mean, look, I wish y'all were in the room when Jay first got here. Him and Narrative had this fucking high level, I know my shit moment. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, you shoot with a 6.576? Yo, nah, you only shooting with one? Yo, that little local, you need another one. And I mean like that. Word.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I love giving knowledge to
Nah,
my
game.
boys, especially when they're creating, because I understand how important it is. It's great, man. Creating different things and with good quality things. It's beautiful, man. When the finished product comes out, like I told you, man, your interviews are immaculate to me, man. I love it. I enjoy it. Not because what you speaking, that is amazing, but it's just how you put things together, your cuts, the vibe, the colors. It's like it brings a lot of warmth and comfortability to the viewer, and that's what cinematography is all about.
Nah, that's a fact.
Which is why my videos bring so much closer to people. It's because the type of colors that I use. I'm not using any vibrant colors that just screams out, oh, no. I want things to feel like, wow, this is very relaxed and I enjoy it. So it's a lot of psychological things that go into it. People don't understand that, bro. Everything that I do is very planned out. I don't do shit randomly.
Yeah, let me tell y'all right now, Narrative's having a moment. Yeah, 'cause this episode, when you leave,
Yeah.
See, everything I've been telling you. Every moment, bro. Why? Yo, you know how many times? Yo, bro, this moment is such a. All right, let me tell you what this is. For anyone who's a creator, right, and needs to know when you have to remain a student, this is a prime moment right here. I got Jay Ramirez in the crib. I followed this man 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We've been in the same room
Crazy.
multiple
We
times.
have close friends that know each other.
Legit. And every time we would be like, I'm gonna have my moment. It's too close. Proximity is
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah.
And it happens when it's supposed to. Even to have narrative. Like the life is designed how it's supposed to.
Yes. One step at a time. I live by that, bro. Every day. One step at a time. I don't force anything. And if it feels forced, I don't want to do it.
Is there has there been a moment where you look back and say, maybe this situation right here?
Would it worked out for me? No. No, because the thing is, my whole life, bro, it's been, God designed it how he wanted to be designed. Because I grew up, with a lot of friends that, one, no longer are here and are either in jail, right? So when my father first told me that we was, moving to another house, I was fucking pissed. You got to think about it. In the block, everybody's outside playing basketball.
You know everybody too.
And then you taking me out of that element for me to go to the suburbs. Man, bro, what are you doing? So I was highly upset. But then I understood. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, now I understand. As a father.
Right.
I'm like,
gotta get him out of here.
Dad. You got it, bro. Está todo. Entiendo. So everything in my life has been planned out exactly how he wanted it. Everything. So I don't second guess anything. Everybody that I meet in my life, it's planned out. I don't second guess shit, bro. I ride the wave.
I want to meet your pops, bro.
My dog. I'm everything. I'm everything, and everything that he is and everything that he's never been. I'm him. So today, I'm the artist that he wanted to be, but he couldn't because I was born. Because when I was born, he explained to me that it was a very tough decision, that he couldn't keep doing music because he had to feed me, he had to get a job, and then he decided to come to the United States, which is a very big deal to do as a 23-year-old. And he did that. And he said the reason why he decided to come to the United States was because he understood that maybe here I would have a different future. And that man was right. That man was literally right, bro.
This is insane, bro. I'm living in 3 different generations as you're speaking to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the perspective. I never met your dad, but the view to know I'll make the sacrifice to have my son.
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna force my past, the music and all that.
Yeah, no, everything just fell into place. Again, it was God's plan.
And then to have kids to record every moment.
Yeah, it's you when you put it like that, it sounds really cliche, right? But it's really
happening. Though.
It really is like that, bro. Because that man, he has everything that he's done it the right way for me, man. And it's, that's really my dog. And as the years go by, we get close and we understand things more and more. The other day we had a heart-to-heart because we was, speaking about certain things. And he was like, yo, I didn't know that happened back in the day type of thing. And it's beautiful for me to, and mind you, as we talking, all his grandkids are running around him.
Play this scene for me.
It was cool.
It was at your crib?
It was at my dad's crib because it was the day after Father's Day. So I couldn't go on Father's Day because, my lady took me out wine tasting.
Hello?
That was...
by the way, wine in the red cups.
That's my thing. Wine is my thing. I don't know how the fuck this guy knew that I like wine.
Be a student.
But he knew.
Be a fucking student.
And I got here.
And as soon
as
he
was like, you, I got wine for you. I was like, wow.
I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all.
So we was just there outside chilling, talking as my lady was cooking inside with my mom and the kids were running around in the yard. And me and him, we were just talking and, we had a very beautiful conversation about life and the projects that I want to work on and the things that I want to do. And, he was just giving me knowledge and letting me know, hey, just keep working, keep your head down. Focus on what you know and what you could do at your best ability. Because that's what it is. I don't try to force it. Pa que yo me meta en algo que yo no sé. I'm not going to go into those waters, man, because I'm going to fail. And I understand I'm going to fail regardless, but it's okay. At least I'm going to fail with knowledge. Okay, damn, that wouldn't work. Let me go this way again, and maybe that could work. But everything that I do, bro, is with passion.
So here's my question. We see what you've done in the past 10. Do the homework, y'all. Go research.
I tried.
Do it all, right? I've been one to either been actively watching the entire time, like, coño.
Yeah.
And then you know how, all right, social media today now changes. The people you follow, you don't even see no more unless you go on purpose.
Oh, the algorithm is so fucked up.
It's insane. I'm like, yo, when I had a moment, I think maybe like a month ago, where I was like, yo, I'm right up with my friend Jenny. I love her to death.
Yeah.
This is like a friend.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And done a lot in the past. Oh, I bought this house. And I'm like, coño, one, I gotta check in. But I'm like, yo, bro, how? In proximity, I don't even know nothing. And then that day I go to her Instagram. And now that I went and liked a couple pictures, I'm like, coño.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we've seen what happened in the past 10. If you can foreshadow what you want to happen, and you don't force it, but if you have preferences of what the next 10 years looks like for Jay.
I'm preparing myself to be, I'm not going to say number one because I don't believe in that shit, but I want to be one of the ones that's going to represent my country in salsa.
This is very fucking interesting. This is what I love about shout out to everybody who interviews people with a purpose, because here's what I know as a student.
Yeah.
Bachata
Yeah.
is where you, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're mistaken.
I'm sorry. So bachata's not where you.
You see how
Hello.
I
So
cut
it
him
was-
off right there. No, you're mistaken.
You're wrong. So it's always been
My
salsa.
first track that I ever recorded was a salsa.
So current today, you're not focusing more on bachata. I'm bugging.
No.
I'm wrong here. I could have sworn. That makes sense now.
No.
I stand corrected.
No. The thing is, I have to
You got
follow.
bachata, Joyce, though?
Of course.
Oh, see, I'm
Of
not
course.
bugging enough.
Of
I've
course.
done homework. I would have never thought you were going to. Of course. You had
Yes,
that
yes.
bachata.
And shout out to the team, Mayumbito,
For
Jay,
sure.
Esmond, Mike, all the guys, my team. But I have to go with my heart is, and salsa.
And you do play a lot of
is-
salsa in the whip.
Salsa is you got to understand, Rob. Where you are right now?
I'm in the crib.
This is your crib.
I'm in the living room.
So for me, salsa has been the most important thing in my family. They call my father La Salsa. You know what they call me? La Salsita.
La salsita. You know what
My
they
whole
call me?
family.
You know what they call me? Salsa.
You're bullshitting. You're bullshitting.
I'm nasty though. Jay, I'm nasty. I know you never
Yeah,
seen it.
you
Jay, I
dance
do this.
salsa?
Jay, I do this. I learned how to dance
Bro,
salsa.
I've been dancing salsa since I was like 8 years old.
No, I'm gonna put you on game.
Like nasty.
No, I'm nasty. I've seen your videos. I want you to let you know.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I learned. Nat is laughing. He don't know. I really does this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really a dancer first.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I learned how to dance salsa from my rest in peace, Theo Cheo,
Yeah.
when I was 5.
Wow.
He was a drunk, the man though.
Oh yeah, forget it.
Spin on his
Vibes.
knees,
Yeah,
stand on the bottle. I said, I need to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a moment. In this living room, hit him up in the comments if I'm lying. In this living room, back when the floor was different,
Yeah.
my best friend Ellie lived on the 3rd floor. My little brother in the other room.
Yeah.
Y'all not leaving this living room till y'all learn how to dance salsa, because that's gonna separate us from the room.
Oh yeah. It's definitely.
The tiles, I use the tiles.
Yeah.
Don't leave the tiles. My brother crying because he wanted to leave the room.
Yeah.
And E right now goes anywhere, and they play a salsa. And I'm like, you got that for free, you heard? The
That's a
sessions.
fact, bro. That's a skill.
Let's
man.
shout out another one. John Elise in this living room came to my room and said, yo, teach me how to dance salsa. I done taught people how to dance salsa.
Yeah, of course. So salsa is very important, man.
But I dance it on one, though. I don't dance
That's
it on
crazy.
I do that.
Wow, that's fire,
For
bro.
me, one thing I know for.
That's real fire,
Hit
man.
JD, I do it all.
That's fire, bro.
I do
No,
it. Nah, for real. Low key. If I were to reverse and ask the question,
Yeah.
what people don't know, what do I want to do in 10 years? I want to dance a pro.
Then let's do it. Let's get you ready.
Let's get ready. No
Get you
bull.
ready. Right now, I have a goal.
You represent, imagine you singing the joint, me on the joint going crazy. I see it already.
Right now, I have a goal.
I see.
I got myself.
Mad with the camera.
I got myself to December. I want to lose at least 40 pounds.
Doable. Super
Nothing.
doable.
I know that's nothing.
And what's up? We're gonna.
And I'm currently working on the album. Right.
We talking.
So I'm gonna be going back and forth to DR working on that, and I want to make sure that I have my first single by December. So that's what I'm working on right now. I want to make sure that I focus on that, but I gotta get my body right. because I want to create a different image. Again, I'm always preventing myself. So if I'm gonna come right, I'm gonna come right, and I'm gonna do things the right way, organized, and with a plan.
Copy. And I'm sorry I got excited there because
Yeah.
the question was, in the next 10,
Yeah,
we seen what you did in the past 10.
yeah,
In the next 10, because you have those 3 different vehicles truly that you can do.
Yep.
Here's what I see, bro, personally.
yeah,
Because they tend to do it, not that it's the truth, but if they say, hey, I want you in this movie,
yeah.
and you could play Jay, you could
Yeah.
play the Doña,
See,
we could go acting. Comedy on another side of that too, because acting and comedy are 2 different. I think you do 2 different things.
Correcto.
There's acting and this comedy, right? And then it's your music.
yeah,
If there was projections, as Jay says, if it comes to me, it's hot. If it comes to me, it comes to me. But if he wanted to put a projection or foreshadow, if the hit's coming out in December, we're not gonna call it a single, we're gonna call it a hit.
Yeah.
Right? What's the next 10 years?
the next 10 years is literally representing my country
As you said,
to the
my
to the
bad.
highest
Fire.
to the
Fire.
highest level, because
And salsa gonna-
I understand that we need that component right now.
Salsa's missing for our culture.
Yeah, it's not that it's missing, because there's a few guys that are doing their thing. The Gijos, the Chitico Timbang, all these type of guys that are doing an amazing job. But on this side, we don't have.
That's
nobody.
what I'm saying. It's not felt on this side.
So I think that we need that, and why not a better person than me?
I got my seatbelt on. I'm gonna get this leg right. You hear? Because when I get the cold,
No, yeah, man. I've
Fire.
thought about it, and I spoke to my dad, and he was like, "I think this is destiny for you, because you look great out there. When you're on stage and you sing in salsa, it looks very comfortable." And I'm like, "I do feel comfortable. This is what you always showed me ever since I was a kid. So
fire, dog.
what else do you want me to do? I'm gonna come back home where I know, and home is salsa. So that's what I'm gonna do."
Yo, bro, Jay, let me tell you something, bro. There's so many things that happen in this room right now. There's so many things that happen in this conversation, bro. To know that you have these conversations with your dad the day after Father's Day.
Yeah.
I think I'm so glad that you share that, bro, because we don't hear much of that in our culture.
No, we don't, brother. I know, and I understand that. Trust, I do understand that completely. But I'm really glad that I have that type of relationship with my father, man. And I love how he's so close with the kids. I don't care about so much about me. Like, I'm grown now, but for you to have that relationship with your grandkids, and your grandkids love you, and papa this, papa that, it's really beautiful to me, man. Because growing up as the only child, and the system how United States is, pretty much me coming in from DR, it was very tough for me to see my parents. Because think about it, it's a schedule. So I would have to wake up every single day at 6 a.m., right? My mom would drop me off in school. I would be in school till 3-something, 4 o'clock, depending on if I had programs. Then I would get home, and I would sit down with them to do homework or whatever it is, and then I would have to go to bed. That's the
That's
system.
real.
So my dad, I don't have a lot of vivid memories of doing a lot of things with my dad,
He was always grinding
because my man's was, bro.
outside.
He was grinding, both of them.
Damn, dog.
They were grinding, but I never felt empty.
Interesting.
That is the funny thing. I never felt.
Yo, Jay, we got a diagnosis, bro. Let's hear me. You ever been in therapy?
Never. But I understand I have a lot of trauma. I understand. I understand that I have trauma because of the missing of the motherly love, and understanding how can you not take care of your child. Me as a parent now, it's like I don't comprehend it at all, and that's just something that I always speak with my lady about, and it's like, yo, I think she be like, yeah, you do. There's certain times that I'm not an angry person, but there's certain times that I do get angry with the kids, and she'd be like, that is normal. They fight. I don't know what that is. 2 siblings fighting in the house. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So I would be like, guys, can you chill? Stop. Do this. Can you do this? And then she'd be like, yo, you gotta let them be. I'm like, yeah, but I want to protect them.
Right.
And she'd be like, you have to let them be so they could be their own selves.
She doesn't come from a single. She's not a single.
She got three sisters.
Right.
So they're three.
So she been in the
She
rumble.
understands.
Right.
She understands. She understands completely. I don't. So there's certain things that is still new to me and I don't understand. But I am working on myself to be a better father, better understanding of things and letting them have fun.
Here's why I asked you if you ever been in therapy, bro. Because I'm not in your house.
Yeah.
Right. But I can feel your aura. How you made me feel when you got here.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how it magnifies when your kids see you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But knowing that you don't really celebrate something, that there's no highs and lows, that's a piece there that if we unlock, because here's what I realized. There's some things that I'm forced not to celebrate because what is the next thing, right?
Right.
And then when I look back, I go, damn, nigga, you should have taken a moment there, though, at least. The fact that you already come from a situation where the biological mom wasn't there, and then both of them were already grinding, so that alone time, you learned yourself a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But that piece of love is definitely a door.
Yeah, it's missing.
It's missing.
It's missing, and I know it. And sometimes maybe I don't feel it, but I do feel it. But I do have people in my life that, fill that void, including my stepmom and including my lady's mother.
Right.
That lady has been everything to me, and I call her mommy. That lady does everything for me, bro. In fact, put it like this, bro. She would fight for me and like in front of her daughter. Like if her daughter says something to me, she'd be like, déjame el negro tranquilo, bro.
Wow. One.
Papi, ¿qué tú quieres? ¿Qué esto, qué tío, lo otro? It's like that. And I've earned that love from that family. That family is my family. Those people, I don't play games with them at all, man. At all. I'm talking about all. Those girls, it's 3 girls, right?
All yours.
And I got the middle.
Right.
All mine. The oldest, no cojo cuento con eso. The little one, even worse. That's my baby sister. I don't play games. You get me? And they all got their man. And we all close. But everybody understands. Like, nigga,
Right. Don't play with this.
That's
right
Junior's. You get me? Like, that's his family. But no, bro, I've come from an amazing situation. But I'm aware. I'm aware of there's some things that I have to work on. And that's when things get better, when you actually understand that. But it never got to the point where I can't control it.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it's a study that got to be done on you. And the only reason I say that is because my pops, hearing you, bro, I'm reflecting in these walls, bro.
Yeah.
Because my pops was my superhero.
Yeah.
Pops, I love you to death. And we were super duper tight. My first love was martial arts. Right?
Okay.
So Bruce Lee was my first guy.
Oh, that's
who is Bruce Lee?
Actually, talking about that, I'm on a show right now on Netflix, Warrior.
You on Netflix right now, my boy? Like I turn on Netflix, I'm gonna see you right now.
No, I'm talking about like I'm on right now. Like I'm watching.
Oh, I'm sorry, copy. I'm following.
Brother, and it's about martial arts, and it's like from it's supposedly it's a story of 17 something when the Asians came into United States. But bro, these dudes are going at it.
I'm in.
And I'm loving it. Loco, la patada, I'm like, yo, nah, this I love that shit.
Bro, huge.
I love it.
Martial arts was my first love.
Crazy.
Legit, my first love was before I grabbed the basketball, baseball, it was apada jumping on the bed. Pops put me in Taekwondo and I was doing things.
All right.
And he was there present all the time.
Okay.
All the time. This is before we moved here. So hearing you, I moved to this block, this apartment.
Yeah. How old?
7.
How was that for you?
It was interesting, bro, because coming here, I already grew up. I grew up on Weeks Ave, by the way. Shout out to Weeks Ave. That's where Hell Rose Block.
Okay.
So I grew up, when I was already 6, we were getting into fights if we won a game of basketball. No bullshit.
That builds character.
100% was like. So when I moved to this block, I said, I'm coming with my cousin. Mind you, I'm 7. I'm coming with my cousins in case somebody try to act something funny. We're going to have to put somebody
Of course.
in the 1, 2, 3.
Mind you, and you 7.
And I'm
you think
7
like that.
years old.
That's wild, man.
Insane. Hadn't happened to meet a whole bunch of great people. But that was the mind frame when I was 7.
Wow.
Check it out. When I got here, is when me and my pops.
Damn, niggas is dry.
Nah, let's reload my guy. Good day.
Right here, right here. Hold on. Where's the camera? Right there. Dale.
Ahí está.
Dale. Oh, no, don't put so much. Oh, my God. Nigga, keep going, nigga. No wildin'. Right there. We good. We good.
Oh, yeah. My man got the super duper. You heard?
That's just crazy.
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. This is for my cup. Hey.
Nah, yo, this is great, man.
Oh, this is amazing, bro.
Yo, don't cut this. This stays right here.
It's right here.
Oh, ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, let's get that in the camera.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, guy. Yo, let me tell you something, bro.
Yo, shout out to Jay in the back. Boo loving.
Jay locked in over
Damn. Niggas about to be caught up.
Facts. You can say,
Got him.
You can say, oh, baby, I understand where I was at. Yeah, let me tell you something. Moving to this apartment, bro, hearing you speak about your dad and your relationship is when me and my dad separated because he just worked.
Yeah.
And they worked.
Yeah, that dynamic, it fades.
It fades. I learned a lot of things by myself.
Yeah.
I played sports and love my mother to death, love my pops to death.
Yeah.
They weren't there because they had to
Same.
work. And it was like, if it wasn't for Rafaelito, the other pops.
Yeah.
Ponme ese ahí a jugar, coño, que se bate más que todito. If it wasn't for that man co-signing me, I wouldn't have the baseball career that I have. A lot of things that I've done in my past is with the absence of the acknowledgement of my parents, but never felt the void.
Yeah, I never felt that.
I got good at storytelling, so when I came back home, I could tell the story to my mom and my pops. Oh yeah, because I was here, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it was very tough for my parents to see my sports games. Mind you, I was killing them.
Nah, I can see it. I ain't gonna lie, some boss. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, but it was tough because I understand the system. They had to work.
So you think, bro, from everything you went, coming to where I'm saying, everything that you went through, you really became the complete opposite
Of literally
everything you
everything.
experienced. So you think that discernment came so early to be in high school and say, I'm gonna find a woman.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I don't know where that came about, but everything happened just like that, man. Everything happened just like that. And funny enough too, I also said to her, I don't know if she remembers, but I also said to her, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the biggest shit on Instagram. Mind you, when Instagram wasn't even crazy. I just always understand who I am as a person and what I bring to the world. You get me? I know my aura. It's very pure. There's no fake shit on me, bro. This is what you get or you're not.
Keep it a mill from the day me and Jay started having conversations. It's been pure.
Oh yeah.
Nigga call me from my government name. I feel like I know him since like I was 16.
That nigga was pissed.
I was like, what this nigga?
That nigga was like,
Yo,
nigga call me Rob. I'm like, nope.
Nah, yo, Jay.
I was like, if a mama call him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
Yo, Jay. Damn, bro, so much stuff.
It's a pleasure, bro. Rob, no bullshit. It's really a pleasure, bro, for me to be here and for me to pretty much, shed a little bit of the onion of my life and letting people in and understand who I am. Maybe after they see this podcast, they understand, yo, this kid is really like that. He does his own thing and focuses on himself and his family, which is the most important thing. That's a dangerous man, bro. A man that's at peace. Don't fuck with that.
Dangerous man.
Don't fuck with that, man. Just let him be, enjoy himself. And if you like the content, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you don't, that's great too. Because I'm not here for everybody. And that's okay. I'm at a point right now, bro, that, of course, I see negative comments. Very rare, by the way. It's very rare for me to see something. I just block you.
I see.
I'm not gonna sit there and go back and forth with you because
Who?
es que yo no tengo tiempo para esa vaina.
But who are they?
Literally, they don't even follow me. They don't even follow me. And it's funny. I got one the other day. Oh, tú eres artista ahora. I always been.
Right. I've been here.
I always been.
I've been here.
I always been. And I always say this to myself. I'm like, yo, pero this is me talking to myself. We said earlier.
Go ahead.
I'm like, loco, pero tú eres la artista de los artistas.
Talk about it.
Because artists, they want to chill with me. Like other people's favorite artists, they want to chill with me. Loco, ven pa' acá. Because they understand the aura. They understand what I bring. They understand. You got me? And I'm never into the que yo soy un lambo, because bro, 95% of the time I'm home, nigga.
Alone.
Literally with the family chilling.
Yo, this is so, bro, I'm mad grateful for this conversation for so many reasons because there's so many teaching points in this conversation. I personally
hope so, man.
cannot wait.
I really hope so that people understood and see who I am and where I come from.
Let me show you what process in my mind.
Yeah.
Which is something that's always been important. I don't care about going viral.
Yeah.
That's when you, and not that it matters, but that's when you go viral. Personally, like
when you don't force it.
So here's the way I see it: viral doesn't mean that hey, look at my click, but it's I've impacted enough people that see commonality in what I'm doing.
Yeah,
right. And it's not what I'm reaching for, but I don't have to go do the things that people are forcing to try to go viral. The negativity, the who's your body count, that women should be doing this and men should. That's not who our demographic really is, though. Is when you a good person, good things happen, right? And like. They quantify within what you do to people.
I understand, Rob. I understand everybody has their own agenda, and I respect it, right? If this podcast was about that,
it won't even be happening.
Well, you wouldn't even be talking to me, bro, because that doesn't align with me.
Right.
So I would say, hey, Rob, look, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Or the first thing that you ask me, yo, what type of questions you want?
Can we get that real quick? Before we started the pod, what did I ask you?
No, you asked me what type of questions I want, what type of questions I don't want to ask. And what did I say?
Let's do it.
I was like, bro, don't worry about it. I'm open. I want people to, see who I am. It doesn't matter what it is, man. But I do understand there's certain things that people do, certain podcasts that they do that they focus on those type of content. And that doesn't align with me at all. Because that's not what I serve. I'm not on social media saying que I'm this guy and no, I'm just cool and collective. I enjoy music. I enjoy my family. I enjoy my kids. That's who I am. That's it. I don't need to be nothing else.
Look, Jay, the statement was made. The most dangerous man is a man at peace.
Oh yeah, man.
You brought that. The aura is in the crib now, bro. The story, you opening about everything that you spoke about, bro. You could have said, nah, I don't want to speak about these things.
Yeah. No, man. I think we had a very long time trying to get together and get this going. So I think it's only right for me to be my true self here, as a respect for you and your team. And I'm just very grateful for you to have me here, man. For real.
I can't ask for a better way about this going. I can't ask for a better way, bro.
Thank you, man.
My bro.
Thank you. Salud.
To everything said in this room, bro.
Yes, sir.
To everything that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, another legendary, timely, incredible episode in the Living Room Podcast where we learn, laugh, and heal. Bro, thank you, dog.
No, thank you, man. See you guys.